Now another thing you're going to want on your website is a contact page. And we can do this by using a plugin, because what we want to do is create a form. We don't really want to just show your email address, because the problem with that is you'll get spammers go through, they'll pick up your email address and they'll start spamming you. So to create a contact form, it's actually really easy, and we use something called plugins. Now you see plugins over here. And what plugins do is, if you can think of them like, say you've got a smartphone at the moment, something like an iPhone. Obviously, the iPhone as it is can do quite a lot of things. It can do emails, you can phone from it, and a few other things. But if you want to do other stuff, you can obviously download apps, and there's all sorts of apps that all do all different things that's with that phone. You can get some which do a compass, you can get some which do all sorts of things with your music. Basically, they add functionality to what you've already got, and that's very much like what a plugin is. They add all sorts of functionality to your website. So we can go and add new plugins or see what's available. Now, here you can see this thing called Jetpack by WordPress, and that automatically comes when you get WordPress installed, so you should see that already. So in order to be able to use that, we have to connect to wordpress.com. Now this is a bit of a pain, but it is worth doing. So if you click that, you're going to have to sign up for an account. So I've already done that, but obviously you can sign up for a new account. I need an account, just click there. But I'm going to go back because I've already got one. So if you sign up for an account, you should get sent all the information you need, and then what we're going to do is going to link it. So I'm going to fill in my details, and I'm going to authorize Jetpack. There we go, and that's now connected. So that means that we can now use some of these plugins that are available to us. There are others outside of this, which we'll talk about in a minute, but there is a really simple contact form here. So we can see that's free. Some of these are actually paid, and you can see it either says purchase or it says free. So here's one that's free, and it's already been activated for us as well, because we've got to deactivate there, so that's already been activated for us. So let's go and create a contact page. So we're going to go to pages again. I'm going to go add new, or you could get add new just there as well. So at the top we're going to say contact, and then we need to insert a contact form. Now there should now be an icon somewhere from that plugin that automatically lets us create a contact form. There we go, right at the top here. So if we just hover over it, you can see it says add a contact form. So it automatically gives you a fairly standard form, so name, email, website, comment. But if you want to add more things, like say you wanted to get a phone number, let's go click here, and we can say telephone. What does that give us? You can obviously pick which you want to check boxes, etc. So we're going to leave that as text, and you can decide if they have to put that in or they don't. So we're going to say yeah, and then I think we can just, there we go, move. So we're going to drag that up. So say we want telephone, then we want their website, and we can also, I think we can delete stuff as well. There we go, just click the minus button to delete those. Okay, and I think we've got that. So we want to add that, we're just going to go add this form to my post. And there we go, don't worry about all that, what's in there, that's going to do what you want. And what we can also do is, if we wanted some text to go with that, so if you wanted to say please, so we just write a bit of text, please get in touch using the form below, and maybe you want that to be bold. We're going to save that as a draft for now. Let's just have a look at that. Let's do a preview. Let me try that again. Preview. There we go, we can see our form in there. So a user would see this and they'd just hit submit down there. So let's go back to edit page there. So we're going to publish that now. We're happy with that. So hit publish. Let's go have a look at our website there. Now, contact isn't showing up in the top there, and that's because we haven't clicked on it in our menu. So we're going to go back and do that now. So if you can remember, as before, we go into Appearance, Menus, and there's that menu we created. You can see we've now got the contact form in there. So we're just going to click on that contact and go Add to Menu. There we go, and obviously we can move it about again if we wanted to, but I think at the end's quite good there. So we're going to go Save Menu. So let's have another look. There we go, see the contact now at the top. And we can fill that in as we want it to.